So, hello, Pisces, and welcome back to Divine Rebel. My name is Racey, and I'm going to be giving the reading for you today. It is a general message, so take it as it resonates and leave it if it doesn't. If it doesn't, don't force it to fit. There are plenty of other wonderful readers on YouTube that just might resonate more with you at this time. For those of you not familiar with me or the channel, I have no filter and I don't sugarcoat things. So, if that is not your thing, or you have children around, or just don't appreciate that kind of a reading, I'm respectful of that. I'm always giving you the opportunity to sign off now. Otherwise, Pisces, we are going to be getting into your April forecast. I do apologize. We were about halfway through the month. I was dealing with some health issues at the beginning, and now I'm back and I'm in tip-top shape. So we're going to move forward with it. Because of that, I'm going to do the reading in a half and half kind of thing, where we go over the first half of the month and the second half of the month, so that you can kind of see what it is in hindsight that you've already been dealing with or felt through, going through, and what's coming, all right, for the remainder of the month. And then I'm going to pull from my Sacred Rebel Oracle a guidance card to kind of help you move from that first half, processing it, moving into the second half, how to best handle it. So with that said, Pisces and strong Piscean placements, right? If you have strong Pisces in your chart, please always keep a key note of what's strong in your chart, outside of just your sun sign, moon sign, rising sign, things like that. And here we go. Here we go. Without further ado, Pisces and Piscean energy. What is going on, Spirit, please, with Pisces and Piscean energy for April? What is going on with Pisces and Piscean energy for April? What is going on with Pisces and Piscean energy for April? All right, here we go. First half of the month and clarifiers. Second half of the month and clarifiers. All right. Top of the deck, we have the Six of Swords. Bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Swords. So Pisces. Wow, and underneath of that was the Tower card. All right. This is kind of a bit of an oxymoron, isn't it? Six of Swords is about moving forward, and the Four of Swords is about retreat, for a total of 10 swords, which is typically self-sabotaging or mental distress and turmoil, betraying the self. I'm feeling as if you need to move forward from this retreated state. I think if the world is kind of burning down around you, you kind of need to let it go and move forward with maybe making other people's problems your problems. You might be too old for that. You know what I mean? You can't make other people's problems your problems. You can't allow the choices other people made to hurt you. And if or stress you out, right? It's playing on you, or was playing on you, perhaps physically. Okay, perhaps physically, because, with the Devil and the Death card here, with the Tower card present back there, I'm feeling as if you need to let whatever that was, or whatever it is that's going on in the outer experience that is not your problem. I think you just kind of need to let it burn, right? You just kind of need to let it burn, and it's not your job to stress over it to the point that you don't even want to hear about it. You know what I mean? Like, you have to just let it go. You have to just let it go. It's just kind of what I'm hearing. You need to let it go. You need to let it go. It's not your problem. It might be making you physically sick. All right, with the Page of Cups at the beginning of the month, clarified by the Hermit card, pages can sometimes represent children. Hermit is Virgoian energy. This is needing to move away into your own solitude and your own inner reflection, and maybe not apologize for it. like sorry but not sorry, and just kind of go your own way. It's not your problem. And I think a part of you is really tired of maybe it being your problem. And you're standing on the shore and you're holding this cup, and it's like you want to be there for them or be there for children or whatever it is. But you just need to go your own way. And I'm literally hearing that Fleetwood Mac song, like, you can go your own way, go your own way. You can call it another lonely day. Yeah, another lonely, like, you just kind of need to move forward and do your own thing. And if that means you are quote unquote lonely or more lonely than you are now, like, you just, is it really worth it? Right? Is it really worth it? Because by the end of the month, we do have some heavy cards, all right? With the Justice card in the back face and the Seven of Wands clarifying it, you need to balance the scales in something. It's on you to balance the karmic scale and stand your ground. Defend yourself. Defend your solitude. Defend that separation of I'm sorry, not sorry. Knowing that you heal when you do that. Okay, I'm just hearing you heal when you do that. You cannot continue to allow the intrigue of gossip or drama or not feeling lonely to stop you. Because whatever it is that's burning down around you that you feel you need to retreat from, that you need to move on from, Spirit is telling you that you need to do this, right? It has the Eight of Wands underneath of that. You're getting this divine guidance to cut some shit out of your stress. And if that means people, then that means people. And if there's innocent bystanders, that's unfortunate, but that's not your problem. It's not your fault. Right? It's not your problem and it's not your fault. You need to defend yourself and put yourself first in what you want, because if you don't, it's going to end up turning into some shit. Okay, so let's get into the second half. We have the Ten of Wands with the King of Swords in the base. You know you're facing a shitstorm. You know there's too much burden on you. There's too much stress on you. Subconsciously speaking. Subconsciously, you've accumulated too much shit in there. And you have to clear out the stress and let it go. As above and so below. Like, you have to remove things and or people from your 3D reality because they're causing a shitstorm in your subconscious, and it's manifesting. And it's manifesting. It's obligating you to something that you don't necessarily want to experience. This is the humbling of your ego. This is the rider of death coming to humble your ego that says, no, you should do this, or you should do that, or you're obligated to this, or you're obligated to that. You're bound to this person, whether it's a partner or family or a friendship or whatever the fuck it is. Like, you're obligated, you're bound. That's what's bringing on this transformation card where the ego is being humbled. And sometimes this could actually, especially with this card too present, like, you just might want to be aware that it's affecting your health. I don't think you can deny the fact that it's affecting your health. I think it's worse than what you thought. And it's not just because, you're this or because you're that. It's being caused by stresses that you're taking on from your environment that you're not obligated to take on. And you need to defend yourself and stand your ground. Sorry, not sorry. You just need to go your own way. It is not your job. It is not your job to be there for anyone. It's not your job to fix anything. And the more you try and fix, and the more you try and pile on your subconscious burdens, you're going to pay a heavy price for that come the end of the month. Just be aware. Right? Just be aware. You don't need that. You don't need that on yourself. All right? Let's get into the guidance cards. What is it, please, Spirit? What guidance card can Pisces, this Piscean energy, use? What do they need to hear? Oh, it's definitely that one. All right, what is this? Yeah, the power of attraction. You create your own reality and you create your own experience, and life is either going to be sweet or it's going to be a burden. It's either going to be freedom or obligation. It's either going to be recovery or detriment. It's either going to be nourishing and fulfilling and start to shift and change for you, or it's going to get the better of you, right? And you're going to be hit with this huge wake-up call. Your subconscious manifestation, all the bullshit back there, is what's piling up and it's causing you a big problem. And you're attracting it to yourself. You're drawing it to yourself. You're manifesting it for yourself. Nobody else is manifesting it for you. No one else is tolerating it but you. No one else is accepting it but you. No one else is allowing it to persist but you. You need to stand up for yourself. You need to put down the heavy burden of whatever the stress is or whoever they are and be like, I can't do this anymore. It's affecting me. It's affecting me in really profound ways that I can't ignore with these major arcana here. And if I keep doing this, I'm not going to be able to keep doing it much longer, one way or another. So, I hope that gives you divine confirmation as far as what ails you and where it's coming from, you know, spiritually speaking, physically speaking, emotionally speaking, like mentally speaking. You need to understand what ails you on a soul level and how that's manifesting in your physical, because as above, so below. If you're spiritually at a detriment, you know, physically our lives take detriment. So be really aware of what it is you're attracting and choose to attract different by defending yourself and balancing the karmic scale by shutting the program down, right? Shut the program down. All right, Pisces, I hope that helps. Until next time, guys, all my information is in the description below. You can find me on Facebook and all that jazz. Plus, on the community tab, I post dailies. I post the cosmic currency dailies to kind of help you know what energies are playing on the collective, to keep you guys kind of in the know in between these kinds of readings. So with that said, Divine Rebel Racey signing off. Until next time, guys, love each other and most importantly, love yourselves. Bye, everybody.